そうだ、味方だぜ。
Hello, and welcome everyone to D6, where I, Arshan, bring together a bunch of friends from all across the internet to play on a D&D live stream show. So, as always, I do want to take note that our show is brought to you by our sponsors. Our sponsor being Patreon, our patrons over on Patreon. All of them do oh so much, and they're and every month I've done updates. Saturday I did a huge Patreon update for it on a live stream for the YouTube channel. If you want to go check that out, I really do recommend it. But that's pretty much all we got. So we're gonna just hop into the D6 announcements and then right into games. So everyone awake and rise from the old grave.
Rise from your grave.
Resurrection.
So there's only one piece of D6 news that I can say for sure, is that we got 2 new emotes brought to you by Just Call David, who is a personal friend of mine. He has drawn us a Lionel and a River emote, a natural 1 River and a natural 20 Lionel, considering that Zito rolls the most 20s and Bracky rolls the most
I don't know
ones.
how, it just happens.
Right?
Cross 990 has put them up for us in the
Yeah.
chat.
This is
Yeah.
why I play halflings, man. This is
Right. So if you guys want to use our the brand new emotes, they're now available. They've been approved, and they are available to our subscribers here on the Twitch stream, and also they are available to use over on my Discord server as well, in case you guys ever want to just do that. Who knows? All right. Boy, you seem to have an opinion. Do you want to talk about our amazing brand new emotes on Twitch for our subscribers?
Bark.
Borf.
Come here.
or father. Rod,
Crave
Wow.
sustenance. I crave kibble.
Wow.
crave blood.
Give me the meats.
All right. You good? You good? I love you. All right. Okay. So, oh god, I'm like looking at the subscriptions, the new subscription emotes. It's so nice. I love them. All right, so I think that is pretty much everything. Unfortunately, my iTunes didn't update, so we're gonna have to stick with the usual stuff.
Her burn.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
So, that being said.
Oh, you didn't get the Bloodborne music?
No, I got a whole bunch of brand new music from Alex Rowe that I wasn't able to put in. Yeah,
Dang.
that would have been great.
It's okay, we can make do.
Yeah. All right. So.
Okay, by your music.
Right?
For 3 hours.
Alright. So, with that being said, I think we covered everything. Announcements at the end of the stream, as always.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. So, let's go ahead and hop on into tonight's game of D6. So, where we had last left off, after Dynamic Entry Incorporated had teleported from the Prime Material Plane onto the Beastlands, acquiring a fragment of Primeval, defeating a Rakshasa and a T-Rex, and also getting to meet the Wild Mother herself, Melora. Everyone had returned, taken back a Yimnan man who had fallen into the pools of a Y, looking for a hunt to claim a name for himself and failing, trapping himself there for the past 20 years. Finally made it back to Aurario and sent him on an airship home. Everyone returned to a very smelly Metilius estate due to the sulfur and increased heat of the red dragon egg that it was emitting throughout the entire estate. After a quick meeting with Madame Elise, who is a silver dragon resting atop White Dragon Summit. After a little bit of back and forth, taking the egg and letting Canis know that before it hatches, will inform him so that he may see the birth of this child. After a little bit of back and forth with Dominic, and coming to a conclusion, since they only had to go to one more different plane of existence to get a fragment of Primeval, decided to travel to the Shadowfell in order to acquire Umbris Regalia. There, after seeing the darkened, echoed version of the Prime Material Plane, found what was the graveyard of Balthazar, a gold dragon who had abandoned his form in order to defend life and death. And thus, after meeting whatever echo of his shadow that remains here on the Shadowfell, warned everyone that a test must be achieved in order to acquire his fragment of Primeval. After which only 3 people may enter and 3 people must remain outside, as there is the potentiality of what could be entities trying to stop the trial within the mausoleum, what is an oath-broken undead of the Raven Queen, known as Saldana, the Fallen White Raven. So, as all of you stand in front of the gate as it opens with a large creak, it echoes throughout the entirety of the Shadowfell, as it is nothing but silence and dust here. It is the first noise that has broken it, and the ringing in your ears begin to cease as it is broken by the creaking of the gate. As you all look and see the shadowed figure with its golden eyes, only 3.
Any more information?
Not. I mean, it's pretty straightforward, yes. It's a trial.
It's
We
very
have to
much
obey the rules.
But what, do we need to go 3 right now, or do we go all together and then when we get to the mausoleum, only 3 can go in?
He's probably saying only 3 of us can go in through this gate.
Mhm.
To this gate?
Yep.
How far, where's mausoleum?
As you look beyond what looks like to be a small gated area, you see one building in the back made of pure blackened stone, and there is a giant pillar that sits in the center of this yard.
How far away is it from this gate?
About 50 feet.
Oh my gosh. So wait, are the creatures who are going to try to stop this going to be after this gate or before this gate?
As he just stares, he remains silent.
Oh, great.
I suppose there's only one way we'll find out.
Indeed.
So, any volunteers to hang back?
Well, honestly, if we're expecting a bunch of people to come through, I'd say you three, and she points at Canis, Lionel, and Dominic, probably best to keep a group at bay.
AoE? Magicians?
I mean, my
Okay,
profession
okay.
is that of evocation.
How are you not an adventurer then?
I prefer to keep my hands as clean as possible. But it is a very useful skill for whenever you might make a transaction with very unseelie individuals.
Fair enough.
We can have Lionel and Dominic up here. Canis can keep them alive and safe.
Keep them off of the fragile wizards, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I know,
Going
looks
there.
down, press down, his fucking chainmail looks back up at him. Hey.
You're still
Point
academic.
directly at the man wearing a black and white safari outfit.
Hello.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, Helena, Garu, and I can go down there. We can focus on taking care of Sylvanas. What was his name?
Saldanas,
Saldanas.
the fallen white raven.
And the faster we take care of that, the faster this will be over.
Yes, I agree.
I'm not sure if we can be fast, but we can take care of that. And I can try to heal both of you.
I do have some potions. I have 2, actually, if anybody really needs them. Speak now.
Yeah. Does everybody have healing or resistant items?
I should be absolutely fine.
I kind of used mine back in the Beastlands. A potion, that is.
Helena tosses him one.
Oh, thank you. He just fumbles it and puts it in his pocket. I was about to say, if you say he fumbles it and drops it, I would have fucking... I would have lurched through my fucking TV screen and strangled you.
Listen, you're throwing stuff at a blind man. It's 50-50 shot. You're lucky he has strong reflex.
No, it's more 5 to 95 shot.
Yeah.
Either way.
Listen, he has it now.
Good question.
He did fumble. He went all the way.
Quick question: should I drink my potion of necrotic resistance now, or wait to see if it happens?
Oh, I'd say no.
How long did the potions last?
1 hour.
Yeah, I'd say now.
You know what? I'll drink it when we get to the mausoleum.
Can we all take a sip?
I think it's
I'll
only
take it.
works for one.
Potions don't work that way.
Unfortunately.
I know.
It's be all or nothing. Alright. So we're agreed then?
Who's going in?
Alright.
Garu, River, and Helena.
Wait, you guys are going into the mausoleum? I thought we were.
No,
No.
you guys are going to be defending the back.
We're going to be defending the backline from what we're guessing is swarms, and they're going to be going in to fight the Oathbreaker.
The White Raven, yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought it was backwards this whole time.
No, since you guys can do more on AoE in distance.
Yeah. You guys can do AoE in distance.
Alright.
Okay.
So, River, Helena, and Garu, as you all step forward and you look at the burning golden eyes of this creature.
3. Accept this trial.
Yes?
Yes.
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 As you see, as he passes by you, he fades into darkness, and those burning golden eyes that had been a slight light here no longer exist. As you guys pass in through the gates, they slam shut, and you see spires of darkness along each of the fence spikes begin to shoot up towards the bones of the dragon as it locks you all in.
No going back, I suppose.
Wait, all
Stay
of us?
safe, everyone.
Good luck. Be safe.
So, as you guys walk around and you see what looks like to be a mausoleum made of pure blackened stone, you see the crest of the Raven Queen and what looks like to be these iron rod gates that stand between you and entering. And as you get closer, you notice that there are white raven feathers everywhere, almost as if this has been done repeatedly.
Spooky.
So,
As we are approaching, River just goes, "We should have brought Canis. We should have brought Canis.
Oh, relax. It'll
okay.
be fine.
He's gonna know
This
how to
we
know.
did.
He's gonna wanna know how to revivify. If we go down in one hit again,
Look, whichever team does not have Canis is going to have that danger. It's fine. Have a little bit of faith. We're strong.
I'm having bloody flashbacks.
It's not gonna happen again.
I'm choking my.
Helena reaches down and pinches her cheek hard and stretches a little bit. Don't worry, I'll keep you alive. I'll shove a potion down your throat if you need it.
I don't know if I die. Let me actually. Speaking of potions, I'm going to drink the potion of necrotic resistance.
all right.
I am a little nervous about that.
And I'm going to pull up my hood.
All right. Switch you out for invincible one. All right, Canis, Lionel, where do you guys want to stand as the only two major sides of this area are besides the gates and towards the back of the mausoleum?
Well, we're just here to keep whatever is going to come here out of the mausoleum, right?
No, it's what's coming towards it, is what he is mentioning. There are entities in this world that would like for this trial to cease. So, what sides do you guys want to take?
All right. Are the entities here just gonna fucking float through the wall, or can we take up one position and like just? Because I was thinking stay near the gate, but if we can just like fucking pass through it with no problem, then.
At the entrance, basically.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was thinking just fucking hold the entrance.
Question: do we have a map?
You do have, I do have one.
So we will
So I
be able
will,
to see where to position ourselves?
We are fortifying this position.
all right.
Hold the line.
Okay, there we go. That's better.
Hold the line.
Hold the line.
Okay. So we are to the south, yes?
So this is the front of the gate, up
Yeah.
here. So which side would you want to be on?
Oh my god. Okay, I see it now. God damn it. It is a freaking Majora's Mask situation.
Where do you want to start? If you want to start at the front of the gate, you can.
But that's not where we're...
I didn't know it was going to be this small.
Mm-hmm.
I say we just fucking flip a coin and go to either side, because I
Yeah.
don't know what to do at this point. This is literally a 50-50 chance. So I'm gonna roll odds left, evens right.
Honestly, I'd almost say stay at the front gate because that way you can run to either side.
I am not a fast boy.
That's fair.
I rolled a 1, so left.
Left.
Yeah. As good as
What
any.
What if you bring rather dashing?
So you two will cover left. Dominic will cover right.
We
Cool.
He's a strong boy.
good. The whole point is just fucking useless.
Well, he can cover himself for what he is.
I was gonna say, he's strong, remember? He's level
Yeah,
no,
what,
I know.
14?
I know.
Calm
I know.
down.
All right. So, which one of you wants to step into the mausoleum?
I'll go in there.
I'll check for traps.
Okay, you check for traps.
Okay. Go ahead and make a perception check.
Okay. That is a 14.
14. As you look inside, you see what could possibly be an innumerable amount of dead bodies, all kind of propped up in a rather tribalistic way. There is a single coffin in the back and what looks like to be a body sitting in the center.
Oh, there's bodies in here. I don't think there's traps, though. Can I poke a corpse?
A body should remain undisturbed.
Oh, that is extremely small.
That is really small. What the fuck is this?
It's super small.
It's a crypt.
As you get close and you begin to inspect the immediate area, you hear a flutter as if small feathered wings now begin to escape past. River, as she enters, you see what looks like to be several white ravens now beginning to fall out of the room and fly past. As you get close enough, Helena, you notice that the body sitting in the center is that of what looks like to be a pure white armor individual. Unmoved.
Can I come back? I'll go in there.
We need to start the trial.
How do we start it though? Do we kick the corpse? What is this?
Helena does exactly that.
As
So, rather, she kicks the I should say she kicks the coffin, not the corpse.
as you
Start
go,
button.
as you cock back your leg, the corpse jumps out and grabs whatever is in front. I'm gonna make an attack.
Okay. With disadvantage.
It is with disadvantage. That is still going to be an 18.
Does hit.
As it leans up and grabs and hits whatever the side of its sword. As it pulls in, I will no longer suffer. And then throws you out into the courtyard.
Okay.
She's just Lady Maria.
Did I take damage from that, or did she just throw me?
Or he just cuts him.
So, you do take damage.
Okay, I am gonna uncanny dodge that then.
That is going to be 12 points of piercing damage,
Okay.
as well as 6 points of fire damage.
Oh, fire.
Interesting. Actually, does uncanny dodge work on fire? I think
Uh,
it does.
It
Yeah.
works on the damage too.
It does? Okay.
As you begin to see white feathers now beginning to spill out below from her, she approaches towards the outside of the door. You see these blazingly red eyes, and you hear the caw as they echo throughout the Shadowfell. you now begin to hear the whispers and shadows now moving all around. I'm going to have you guys go ahead and roll for initiative.
Oh boy.
Alright. I wanted to throw a freaking bottle out there to activate this. Goddamn.
You gotta do the bulk.
I'm just gonna put mine down real quick. 17.
Okay.
Yeah, I actually matched that too.
Alright, I'm going to...
Well, my dex is 0, so...
Alright, so
Okay.
Garu and
There we go.
Lionel. Alright, River?
23.
Okay.
I rolled a natural 20.
Nice.
Hey!
Alright, Canis?
13.
And Helena.
16.
No. Because you're faster than Lionel at this point. Alright. As that's happening.
This is
On
such
each
pretty music
side.
for the battle.
This is Alex Rowe. It's his Bloodborne albums.
Ooh.
Now what the shit is that? This is not demons.
Oh boy,
This is
snot.
spooky go!
Slimer!
Spooky splooch.
As you guys hear the echoes of the cause from the White Ravens, you guys begin to see what looks like to be specters now beginning to approach from the back end of the mausoleum as they now begin to float closer towards all of you. These ones look like armor and dust, and they exhibit death. So, that said, they all don't have any initiatives beforehand. So, first and foremost, River.
Okay, I'm going to place myself in between the White Raven and where I heard Helena drop. Not in the very entrance, because I'm just going to be blocking people, so
Okay.
I'm going to place myself there, and I'm going to ready an action, ready a dodge action when for her to come to attack me with disadvantage.
Okay.
I already drank that, and use my bonus action to activate my flame tongue rapier. So it's now some flames.
Alright. As you do this, you see on each side the specters that are close by the gates. They see light as it bursts from your blade, and they immediately become repelled from the gate, just moving slowly closer, but not as quickly as before.
It's a 40 feet radius around me, by the way.
Oh yeah?
So it's
That's
pretty
why I'm
fucking
noting.
big.
Yeah, that's why I'm noting it.
Nice.
It's 20 bright, 20 dim.
Yeah. I'm covering basically this area. And it's going to be that one. And I think by bonus action or movement, that is it. I don't want to make another fight in a freaking door frame.
Yeah.
You're a tank, though. That's what you're best at.
Alright.
Yeah, but then the freaking archer cannot shoot.
You're a halfling.
So that's your
No,
action?
But then Garu. Yeah, it's my action.
Alright. It's gonna use its legendary action.
We took go. What the shit?
Oh boy. Oh
Oh,
boy.
come on, you bitch.
Yeah. As it turns into white feathers as Garu, you hear a faint thump sound come from behind you. It is now Saldana's turn. As it goes up and it makes its 2 attacks onto you, Garu.
Alright.
Alright, so the first one is going to be a 19.
That hits.
Alright, and the second one is going to also be a 19.
That hits.
So, as it draws both of its blades, and it comes up, and you feel both of the swipes on the backside of your abdomen, the stabs feel like they are burning fire. And you take... You take 14 points of slashing damage, and you take 12 points of fire damage.
Ooh,
for the first hit.
Yes.
Let's see.
Oh, that was for the first hit. Great.
17 points of slashing damage, and then another 6 points of fire damage from the second blade. As it,
6?
Yeah. As it pulls out its blades and it steps away, you see the feathers beginning to fall from the bottom.
Jesus. Okay. No, wait. Oh, fuck, that's right. I had a cloak of displacement. So did you roll with disadvantage?
Oh. Let's see. That 10 would be a disadvantage. So
Yeah.
the second hit did not land.
Hey.
Awesome.
Oh my god, thank
Alright.
you.
So she both rolled low for both?
She rolled a 10 for both.
Okay, I didn't take any damage at all.
Nice.
No,
So it's still-
she rolled. That was my natural 10, and then plus her modifiers.
What are we asking if did she miss?
Yeah,
No,
did she miss?
she hit the first time, which was a 19, and then the second time was a 2 plus 9, so 11.
Oh, okay. Alright, I will track that. 2 plus, I will track that 22 damage. Go.
All right.
And there goes the cloak of displacement for this time.
All right. So that was her. And then. She is going to. Yeah, she's gonna stay where she is. All right, Garu.
Okay, being taken by surprise, he's gonna fucking... If I, like, step back a bit, can she attack of opportunity?
If you move out of her range, she will get an attack of opportunity.
Okay, fuck it. So he's just gonna stay where he is, activate wholeness of body so he recovers 24 HP. Gonna, like, just take a deep breath, or something like that.
Is that an action?
Yes, it's a regular action.
Okay.
Alright, let's just take that back. Alright, almost back at the full. And for a bonus action, he's gonna give her a smack with a fucking unarmed strike.
Okay. Wait, is that...
Okay.
I feel like we've had a million conversations about that. I'm trying to remember if it's right.
Like, I know it's flurry of blows, so you have to, like, purposely spend your bonus action, but if you, like, just have a free bonus action, you can just do a regular strike.
Yeah, you have key points that you can spend on that kind of thing. I know that much. So.
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually require you to have hit.
Immediately after you take the attack action on your turn, so unfortunately, no.
Ah, fucking beans. Okay, then he's just gonna stay there.
Beans?
That was a cheap trick. Yeah, beans. Beans.
This is not time for beans. This is sad times.
There's not much time for beans.
All right, so that is Garu. Helena, you
All
are
right, I'm going to move-
bleeding.
Say what?
You are bleeding
What's 12 points?
from the abdomen.
Whatever. I'm going to move where I can see her.
Okay.
Let's see. I'm going to use... I'm going to use the perfect shot on my arrow.
All right.
So, let's try to hit this goyle.
Constitution.
That's going to be... 24 to hit.
24 to hit. That hits. What's the Constitution check?
It is a Constitution check of new toy is DC 14.
DC 14. Okay. All right. So she does make the check.
Balls.
Yeah. That is a 18.
Okay, but she does at least take extra damage. So
Yeah.
plus with sneak attack, that's gonna be 1, 10. 16, 18, plus... What'd I say, 19? I said 19.
Okay. Okay. So 19 damage in total?
38 damage in total.
Okay, 38. Damn.
Is she
Okay.
using like two blades? What's the deal?
Yeah, I think she's got 2 blades.
Yeah. As you run over and you pull back one of your arrows, and you feel the essence of the moon as it echoes throughout it. You see, almost as if like a certain pinpoint spot on this creature, and as you fire, it barely misses the mark, but it hits with devastating force as it literally tears off a piece of its flesh, exposing bone and flame.
Ooh, brutal.
Oh god, if she does I swear to god, if my fucking fire attacks heals her, I'm going to be upset.
Just turn it off.
And then for the rest of my movement, whatever little I had, I'm just gonna continue to duck behind the mausoleum. Or whatever that statue thingamabob is.
Pillar.
Yeah, the pillar.
Alright. Okay. Alright, that's gonna be Helena? Lionel.
There are 2 ghosts right in front of me, are there not?
There are.
Ooh, fantastic. Alright, well, Kaloo Kalast, I'm putting you funky phantoms on blast. Fireball at 3rd level, in between the both of them.
Ooh,
Decimate,
okay.
Incometech.
Decimate.
They need to pass a dexterity of 21.
Okay. They probably
Then
don't
use
have
not
it.
ghosts.
Alright, that's an 8. That is a 16. So they both fail.
They both fail. Cool. Time to roll me 86 fire damage. Ah, good. D6 is the dice that I have the most of. Mental. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and one more. Here we are.
Time to drop it. Drop the dice.
Here we go. Alright, so 8. Let me do it. 10. Alright, here's the next. So 6, 16, 19, 20, 21, 24, 25, 29, 30, 31. 31 points of fire damage on both of them.
Alright.
Hey.
31 points.
Needless to say, that place fucking exploded into a ball of light. Oh, and Yara,
Yep.
as a bonus action, I'm gonna pat Dominic's fucking component pouch, blessing it with +1.
Before he went over?
Yep.
Alright, good to know.
He is now his arcane component is now infused, which means that he has a +1 to his attacks and a +1 to his effects. So spell casting gets a +1 and damage gets a +1.
Okay, good to know. All right. So as you draw forth the tome, the Starbound tome, as you unleash a fireball onto these first two, as it explodes and light begins to flash in front of them, they simply just aren't ultimately affected by the elements right now, and they still maintain form as they begin to lurch ever closer.
Wait, are you telling me it did nothing?
Oh no, it did something.
Okay, I was about to say, don't tell me I just did nothing.
Well, mechanically, does that imply they were resistant to it?
No. It's fine. I'm sure I'm sure it's fluff, but I was just worried that, like you just told me, it did nothing.
Yeah, no, I know, but sometimes though you have to go with fluff, and they try to say they have resistance, but the fluff is so convoluted that you don't.
The fluff is that they seem resistant to elements.
Okay. So they are.
I'm pointless.
Yeah.
How many buffs do you have?
All right.
Wait, so did it do the full 30 or what?
It probably
They
didn't
probably
go
took like
resistant.
30. They probably took like 11 or 12 damage.
Half of it, basically.
Okay. So it is Canis' turn. What are you doing?
He's going to pop Spirit Guardians at 5th level
All right.
and stick next to Lionel. And that's his turn.
Wait, how far is it?
All right.
Spirit Guardians, I think it's 15 feet.
15 feet. Okay, good to know.
Distance is 15 feet for the duration, and it's a 10-minute concentration spell. And because it's burned at 5th level, that deals 5d8 damage.
So this one, first
Wait,
wraith.
did you roll them, Nick?
Oh, I did. It's just that he's stuck between two. So as this one rolls up, looking like a motherfucker, it's going to use its life drain.
Oh boy.
Yep,
That's exactly what I was afraid of.
natural one.
Ah, okay.
Hey!
So as this creature begins to come up onto him, as you see the long, elongated hands trying to reach to him, he just manages to step almost out of the way to avoid whatever was going to happen. You almost see his eyes become like deeply pupilled and almost far too ready as he casts a spell. And he is going to create a firewall.
Ooh.
That's just as an excuse to use the minis, isn't it?
Hell yeah.
Sort of.
I mean, it's a good excuse.
Yeah.
Great. Well, I mean, if I ice wall the other side, if you have ice minis,
I do.
Yeah. I think
Hot
game
diggity.
they'll probably pass right through it though.
They'll have a lot
I mean-
of trouble.
Yeah, I was gonna say they're still taking damage though.
Yeah. So as you see, just in fear of this thing coming after him, he casts a spell onto the ground. His only level 7 spell as a oh no, that's his level 4th spell. Sorry.
I was about to say.
Yeah, his 4th level spell as it hits the ground, and you see what looks like to be a wall of flames beginning to line along the side as these two now beginning to lurch away from him. Alright.
I don't like
Yeah.
fire bad.
Yeah, fire bag.
Give me this advantage.
Yeah.
Fire indeed hot.
Fire bad.
So,
House.
that one's gonna go away. These two are gonna get closer to you two.
Sure, that's a lot of distance.
And they're gonna take the risk with you, Canis.
The 15 feet leading up to Canis counts as difficult terrain for enemies.
They have a movement of 60 feet of fly.
Okay. So it's a wisdom save for both of them, DC 15 for half
Okay.
damage.
So that one gets a 15. So 17, and then this one is a 6.
So the 6 failed. So it takes full damage. The other one takes half of this.
All right, and then they're both gonna make an attack. One on Lionel, and then one on you, Canis.
Okay. So 19 radiant damage, and the other takes half of that.
Okay.
Radiant damage.
Blinded by the lights.
Right. All right. As they manage to just push through and are definitely taking the full amount of that radiant damage, as they both now try to take a swipe at both you, Lionel, and you, Canis. So, let's see what they do. All right. So the first one is that is going to be a 22 onto you, Canis.
You miss.
All right. And the other one is going to be a 21 onto you, Lionel.
Of course it hits.
All right. So I need you to make a Constitution saving throw. While I run a bunch of
19.
d8s. 19? All right. You're fine. All right. So you take. So you take 17 points of necrotic damage as this one comes leering out as it claws through your chest. You feel the energy leave your body as it is almost withering you to gray. And then as the hand leaves, you come back to color and are breathing heavily, almost as if you ran a marathon.
Bitch.
However, even due to that, you manage to just maintain the core of your being, and your constitution is not affected, or your health points aren't. All right.
Good old shadows. Shadows.
All right. So, that is the end of round 1. Round 2. River.
Oh, that was fucking embarrassing because he fucking just popped that away from me. I'm going to go run underneath Garu and the bitch to go behind her.
Ooh.
All right.
Now that I'm flanking, I'm going to do the first attack and see how her body reacts to it.
Okay.
Okay, let's see. I hit first of all. Ooh, it's going to be 29 to hit.
That hits.
Okay. It's going to be 14 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
And this is what I want to see how he reacts. 5 points of fire damage.
All right. Do. As the sword enters and you pull back, as the flames begin to be pulled towards itself, it doesn't seem moved, but it is damaged and lurched from the initial stabbing. However, it doesn't seem like the flames are sticking around long enough for it to make an effect onto it.
So she's immune?
Immune to flame.
Okay, but she's not healing from it.
She's not healing from it, no.
Okay, good. That's all I needed to know because I'm keeping this flame up against these fucking shadows. Stabbing the second time. That's going to be 25 to hit.
All right. She is going to use her reaction as a parry to increase her DC by 5.
Armor class.
So,
what's her armor class?
21.
I rolled 25.
You rolled 25 plus 5, 26.
Ah.
And as you begin to go back for the second spot, you see the white blade as it hits your flame tongue, and you are almost shocked by the assault.
Oh, hey, cool reaction. You no longer have it. And I'm going to use action search to attack 2 more times.
Alright.
Cool story, bro.
Good story, bro. 24 hits.
Alright. That will hit.
Okay, I'm only going to roll the piercing damage because she's immune to fire, right? Yep.
Yeah.
So that's going to be 11 points of piercing damage.
Alright.
And second, it's going to be 24 again to hit.
Alright.
9 points of piercing damage.
Okay.
Okay. Bonus action. Shield shove. So it's going to be what the hell is it?
Oh.
No, it's I'm going to knock you prone. It's athletics versus athletics, I think it was.
Athletics versus either athletics or acrobatics, defender's choice.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm going to knock her prone. So athletics versus whatever she decides to use, acrobatics or athletics.
Okay.
Contest. 16.
16?
Yeah.
Alright. That is going to be a 24.
Fuck.
As you just bat the back of her legs. It's almost like
Charlie Horse.
hitting steel.
Let's make action. My action search, my bonus action. That's going to be my turn.
Alright. Then she's going to use her legendary action. Pierce here. As she stands over and she's now looking down at you, River. You see as she crosses the blades and you see what looks like to be an energy now beginning to form at the cross. As it builds, you suddenly see it fire at you. So, Garu and River, I need you both to make a dexterity saving throw.
Okie dokie.
Dexterity saving throw?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Dexterity saving. That is going to be a dirty 20.
That's going to be 19.
Garu, you pass.
Yep.
Remember, Garu, you have evasion.
Yeah, so I take nothing. Yeah.
Remember, Tigtone, you have the reverse dagger.
It only worked once, so I'm not wasting it here.
I was like, oh man, 19. Wait a minute. It's a fucking legendary creature. This thing is a DC of 20 something.
She got her name for a reason.
Yeah, the bitch. Sylvanus.
Saldanus.
Saldanus.
So, 18, let's see, 9. All right. So, in total, as this ball of flame and almost bright light as it almost envelops you, as it hits, you are hit with the force of 1,000,000 suns. And in a flash of light, you take 22 points of fire damage as well as 19 points of radiant damage.
Man, million suns doesn't feel as bad as I thought. Oh,
Feels crispy.
yeah.
It's like you fell asleep in a tanning booth.
24 and how much?
So you take 22 points of 22 points of fire damage as well as 19 points of radiant damage.
Okay. Yeah. Okay, I love the fact that after this fight, if we make it, we're going to make the freaking dragon armor to resist fire when it's no longer needed. Every time. Every single time.
All right, time to go swimming in lava.
Now we fight a nice demon. It's great.
All right. Then that is going to be the end of her turn. As she now begins to scream out into the courtyard, you almost hear almost like shocked words and unbelievable desperation. All right, Garu, it is now your turn.
Okay, now that he hears where she fucking went, he's gonna clamber up that pillar.
All right, make an athletic check.
Hold on. Athletics. This. Oh, pretty good. That is a 26.
26? Alright, so as you're climbing along its side, you manage to reach to the top as you see blades now beginning to swipe, or as you hear it clatter across the stone.
So she missed me?
Just barely. She doesn't seem to want this.
That trick isn't going to work again, I'm afraid. He's gonna go in with an unarmed strike.
Alright.
Nope. That is gonna be 15 plus 8. That's gonna be a 23.
23? Alright, that hits.
Alright, gonna fucking activate Flurry of Blows. Just gonna roll that for now. Pretty good. That other one is gonna be a 27, and the other one is gonna be a I think that's gonna be a 14.
Alright, so that one misses.
Alright, let me just roll the damage for both of those. What's this? Where is it? There we go. Oh, okay, so the damage for both of those together is gonna be like 10 total.
Okay.
And he's gonna go in for one more. That is gonna be a 25.
25.
Alright, going in for one more strike. Yep. Ooh, that's gonna be 9 damage.
Alright.
So that's like 19 total overall.
Okay. Top of that.
And he's gonna... hold on, let me stop and read this again.
You already done all your You already done all your attacks.
Okay, yeah, I'm just checking to see if I can like apply some more key points. Let me check. Oh, yes I can. I'm gonna use an open hand technique and push her 15 foot forward.
No, you've already done your action and your bonus action.
No. Open hand technique is like something you like put on top of it if you spend a key point, which is gonna do.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Monks.
So she has to pass. So she has to pass a DC check of 14 of Dex.
Okay.
Yeah.
Which that is going to be a 19.
Beans doesn't do anything.
All right.
Monkey is its own economy.
God, that is insane.
Yeah. Monks are wild.
Hey, do you want to be anime?
I want to be anime.
I think they get a number of key points equal to their level at level 2, or it's their level plus 1 at level 2. It gets kind of nuts at high levels.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you just begin to start punching away at the physicality of this thing, almost unmoved as you try and do an open palm, you see the blade as it puts between her and you have to back up just enough.
Well, you saw her at least.
Leave. I want none of this.
I'll give up.
Are you being forced to do this trial?
She remains unspoken after that.
No, that isn't a good sign.
All right.
Hope you cut out.
I said, are we the baddies?
With the bad.
All right. It is now Helena.
Alright. I'm going to move to a point to where I can shoot her.
All right.
She's in the air, I think.
Alright. And shoot her with the force arrow.
Yeah, push her out.
Force arrow only makes her knocked prone.
I know, it only knocks her prone. It's not going to knock her off, unfortunately.
Still gonna be handy though.
But it will knock her prone if it works.
You made a ghost go prone. Be proud in that.
DC 12 strength saving throw. And it is a 1d... 26 to hit.
Okay. That does hit, but she does stand strong with the 17.
That's fine. I'm now gonna roll my damage. Okay. 15 plus sneak attack.
I need to know how stable these pillars look.
Well, it's an unkempt pillar in a graveyard, so stable enough.
41 damage.
41?
41?
41. Yeah, this toy is quite strong.
God dang.
Yeah, for its 3 shots, and then after that,
Yep,
it's just a
after
normal
that.
longbow.
3 times per day, it gets to turn into a railgun.
Let's see. All right.
Let me just pull out ye old Gauss rifle.
As you fire off this arrow, it almost seems heavy to you as well, as it fires and it hits the back shoulder of Saldana. Garu, you feel just on your toes the amount of gravity begins to pull her down, and you see, River, almost as if like all the dust in the air around her now begins to just physically leave and hit the ground as she is trying to stand as strong as possible.
Is that like a constant thing, or is that just like...
It's only for a moment.
It's just a 1 round, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I looked at the trap, Ray.
All right.
Oh, at least you have strong bones.
Lionel, you're up.
Move me over left 1 so I don't hit Canis with this, and I'm gonna fucking cat. Oh wait, no. Before I do, I'm sorry. Bonus. Not really so much bonus, but I touch Canis. He gets a +1 to all attack and melee weapons.
All right.
Cool.
Okay, now move me over left 1,
It's gonna-
and I'm gonna fucking slam my staff down on the ground, cone of cold.
All right.
So it hits both of these fuckers. They gotta make a con save, B21.
B21. All right. 8 plus 3. All right, that is an unnatural 20. So, and this one is a 11. So
They both fail.
Yep.
Alright, each creature must make a constitution saving throw. A creature takes 8d8 cold damage on a failed save, half as much. The creature... Oh, okay, never mind. Half as much damage. So... At a higher level slot, so this is 8d8, because the staff pumps out Cone of Cold at 5th level.
Nice.
Ah! I clicked on D&D Beyond by accident, and it just rolled everything. Do you want me to count that, or do you want me to
No, roll your
real
dice, man.
roll real dice? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. That scared the shit out of me. I'm like, "Whoa!"
Yes, that
How
is
much?
new.
I don't want to say. 'cause I
Beyond
don't
is
wanna
scary.
jinx- Yeah, I
Okay.
don't want to jinx the fact that if I do roll something better, it'd be great. But then again, I also don't know if these motherfuckers are just gonna go, nah, resist it, bro. Alright.
There's just 2
first
elements,
4.
bro.
First 4. 19. I gotta roll 4 more. So we're at 19 right now.
Okay.
Okay.
That's a lot of 8s. Oh, fuck!
Oh.
8, 16, 24, 25, 26. So 26 plus, what did I say
45.
before, 19?
19.
So 45 damage.
45 cold damage.
Alright. Alright.
Just a fucking blizzard, a typhoon of snow just fucking grazes past Canis' face.
Shit, bro, why you do that, bro? Douche nuts.
Hey, yo, what the fuck?
That's chill, bro.
Alright. As you slam your staff to the ground, as it plumes out in front of them, as Canis, you just back up just enough and you see the head of your hammer frost over as it right over them. They slightly stutter a bit and then reconstitute for just a moment.
I'm here to nuke.
It looks like it's working. Kinda.
All right, well, Colt works. Too bad that was like the only charge I have of that spell.
Alright.
Well, I have chromatic orb though.
Yes. The secret weapon.
Can't go wrong with old reliable.
Alright, Canis, you're up.
Well, the first thing he's gonna do is use his action for Radiant Soul, so having the wings burst out.
Alright.
And his bonus action is going to be casting Spiritual Weapon at 4th level, and attacking the one that is in melee with Lionel with it.
Okay, I'm gonna use this mini. You wanna know what? I have a corgi.
Sure, it's just a tiny dragon dog.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, it's a tiny dog of a dragon.
Wait, what did I name your fucking monster again?
You named my horse Crispy Lars.
Yes, Crispy Lars, now in dog form.
Alright.
It's a turtle dog.
As the spiritual weapon appears, it makes an attack when it appears, yes?
Yes.
Okay. Go ahead and have him attack.
17 versus AC.
17. That hits.
Nice. So that is casted at 4th level, so I think that's 2d8. So 2d8 plus 3 force damage and an additional 10 radiant.
Okay.
So 12 force, 10 radiant.
Force. Alright, Okay. Yeah, these
And
two
it
are.
is not
This guy is
concentration,
stuttering really bad.
Oh, you fucking turned on the lag switch on that one.
Yeah. As its form is now beginning to dust away and stutter.
That's it for Canis.
Alright. So, he's gonna go ahead and deal with his problem. And understanding his situation, now he's gonna use his only 7th level spell. Because it's the only one. It's the only one that he has that I think would do the most amount of damage. Alright.
Evocation.
Yep. Let's see. 10-foot cubes.
For one guy?
The Shame Cube.
Evocation, aka the Gun Wizard.
Oh no, 10-foot cube, never mind. Like,
No, Evocation is the demo man.
Alright.
Yeah, it's fair.
As he,
Bingo boom.
as you see, coming from his face, you see almost like an eye begin to open atop his head, and you see 2 spots now beginning to appear from both these sides. As suddenly, from the sky, you see what looks like to be flames as they now begin to shower down.
Fucking casting meteor? Holy shit!
No, he's casting Firestorm.
Oh god! It counts! It's just tiny meteors.
Make you rain.
Behold, the master of the arcade. Evocation wizards. Hee hee, goblin go bzzzt.
All right. So, oh, that's a lot of 10s. It's too bad they're all fire damage. Fuck. All right. Let's see. 9.
Earth go scorch.
Yeah. Okay. 18, 23.
You're destroying the environment.
63 points of fire damage.
I would like to get my
And
hand.
that's halved. So 31. Yeah. So 31.
It's raining light. These shadows hate it.
Oh, light.
It's
Shadows hate
raining
it.
light.
Blinded by the
No.
lights.
Now one trick, light. Shadows hate it.
As fire now begins to rain down from the heavens onto each of these as it is pouring upon them. They are now beginning to become shocked and disconfigured by flame.
Oh!
Alright.
I didn't expect to die a second time.
Son of a bitch, my body is now the consistency of color sand.
Alright, so as he's finished with his spell, this guy's moving away from the light. Alright, and then those two are going to assault Canis and then Lionel once again, as they are too close and also kind of just wearing away.
They did start Spirit Guardians. So
That is
wisdom
true. Let's see who survives.
save. DC 15.
So, one is a 21.
That'll pass.
One is a 13.
And that one fails. Decent. Actually, no, that was pretty good. So 10, 20, 28 radiant and 14 to the one that passed.
Alright. As they can no longer stay within your area, they dissipate from the light.
Hey.
Yes!
Job done.
What's going on?
Somebody's getting fucked.
Alright. And with that, it is next round. Your guys' end, you begin to see
Not even a round of recovery.
I mean, we don't get one either, so.
Yeah, I know, but still. Oh, Jesus Christ, man.
Oh no.
as they notice that the flames the only thing as a signal to stay away from. Alright. Top of the round, River.
She's still prone, right?
No, she's not prone. She was never prone.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, she just got bonked really hard.
How like sturdy do these pillars look like?
It's a pure piece of granite.
You're speaking to someone who doesn't know what granite is.
It's a fucking
It's
super
super heavy and very dense.
Okay, no fun rock. Okay, I'm gonna climb.
All right, make an athletics.
It's going to be 24.
24. All right, make it to the top.
And I'm going to use. Later. I'm gonna start attacking her.
All right.
It's going to be 27.
27. That hits.
Yeah.
Also, I did make a mistake in the last round. It's a 6, not a 5. I'm not wearing my glasses. Her parry. And that's unchanged.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's 12 points of piercing damage.
12 points. All right.
And 21 to hit.
She's gonna use her parry on that one.
Okay, she's spending her reaction, that's good. And I'm going to use my bonus action to shove her with my shield again.
Alright.
Athletics versus acrobatics/athletics. Contest roll! Re-rolling that one! Shut up! 29! Shut up!
Alright.
29.
29. Alright. It is a natural 20, but it's a 25 after everything.
Okay.
Alright.
Yo, she's prone!
Bonk.
He's going to teleport anyway, but you know.
Slap her at the top of the head with the flat side of your sword.
Bracky, when you use the shove action, that only takes up one of your attacks. You still have another.
No, that's my bonus action.
Alright.
And those were my 2 attacks, my bonus action. I'm going to use the rest of my movement. She's prone. She's going to teleport away. I'm gonna go down. I'm gonna get down. I'm gonna get down on the pillar. To my in the direction of where I was before.
Okay.
Well, just
Alright.
to cover area. That's going to be my turn.
Okay. So Saldana's turn as she gets back up and she stands before you, Garu, angered and probably more pissed off than before. She takes both of her blades as she stabs them into her abdomen.
What?
What?
As she begins to pull them out, you begin to see not just only the reddish flames, but also the blackish greenish hue of necromancy beginning to envelop them.
That's not good. That's not good at all.
One time she doesn't teleport.
And she's gonna
That's
start.
bad.
She's gonna make her 3 attacks onto you, Garu.
3.
Oh
Yeah.
Bye, Garu.
You guys passed the midpoint.
no! Oh, good. The midpoint.
Oh,
The
just
midpoint.
Good.
Yep, the midpoint of her health. All right, so the first attack is going to be a 27.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage. All right.
Yes.
That is still going to be a 20.
Fuck.
So,
That hits.
all right, that is going to be a 29, and then that one is going to be a 25.
Fuck, they all hit. Okay, I guess I'm down, guys.
Goodbye, Garu.
Oh no!
She does 12 points per averaging per hit. He's gone.
All right. So, plus 3. You take 17 points of slashing damage.
All together.
You take. I'm trying to do each hit. So, you take 9 points of fire damage, and you take 5 points of necrotic damage.
That was one hit.
That was one.
hit.
That was one.
I'm
Alright.
halfway.
All right. So, second hit. Let's see. 6, 10. You take 16 points of slashing damage from the second hit. You take 3 points of fire damage, and you take 3 points of necrotic damage. All right.
How you feeling, buddy?
Not good. Not
Alright.
good.
15 points of slashing.
I'm down. Don't even bother rolling the rest. I'm down.
All right. As the blade hits you on each slash as it begins to hit and hit, you feel your life being pulled from you. And suddenly you see, River, as Garu topples from the side. He is dead.
It was the slashing damage that killed him.
That's true. That's true.
Yeah.
That's very, very true. That's very, very, very true.
You didn't get to the fire, not the necrotic one.
But do the other damages stack?
Do they?
They do.
That's just a quick fucking roll. Okay.
As,
we all died once.
Yeah.
as she begins to wail and scream all throughout this courtyard, all of you begin to see as Garu falls and hits the ground as the dust leaves and settles. All right. And then she is going to...
She used half her movement to stand up, by the way.
She did.
Is the gravitation thing still going? It wasn't
No.
until Reina's next turn.
No, she took a very heavy hit, though.
Okay.
It was more fluff.
Yeah. All right. As now she begins to look back towards the mausoleum, and you hear as from the mausoleum itself screaming, "Leave!" And that is going to be the end of Saldana's turn. All right, Garu's down. Helena.
Shining arrow on her.
All right. That is 20 feet across.
It is.
All right.
It's also a wisdom saving throw of 12.
All right.
It's almost a natural 20, so that's, I can assure you, that's gonna hit.
That is... It's wisdom.
Wisdom.
That is going to be a 17.
So she takes... Well, this is where my good old lot of hit dice come in. 11. That's 36 piercing, plus, if this matters, an extra 6 radiant.
Okay. And
I'm going to shout up to her. Does this make you happy killing your friends? Just like yours?
Alright. As the arrow shoots out, you guys see a shining light as it streams across the sky, and you see several almost starlight arrows begin to slam and scatter along Saldana. And as she stands there, the light almost blares past you, and she manages to just twist her head away. Alright. That will be the end of that. Lionel.
Hey, let's see.
You just get Garu the Canis. Darn it.
Yeah, we have 10 turns to get him done.
Son of a bitch. I can't use wall of... What, can I use wall of ice? One second.
Depends on how many charges you have left in the staff.
I have enough.
Alright.
All right, sick. I'm going to erect a wall of ice that at least funnels them over towards us.
Alright.
Anyone within that... God, stop rolling the dice on fucking D&D Beyond. Okay, now all the dice are constantly in the way. That's neat. Here we go. Wall of ice. Blah, 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 bloopy. Ranged area, 120. Cuts the space. The wall has an AC of 12 and 30 hit points, 10-foot section. If you cast a spell using a spell slot of 7 or higher, the damage of the wall deals as it appears is 2d6 more. So, anything that is next to the wall needs to make a dex saving throw of 21.
Alright, I'm gonna say this guy does take that.
Okay, so he has to roll a dex 21.
Okay. That is 8 plus 3, so 11.
Yeah, he fails.
Alright.
Alright, 10d6 cold. Here I go, rolling the damage again. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and one more. Here we go. Alright. Sorry, I'm trying to collect all the dice into one spot. Boop, boop, doo. 6, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34 points of cold damage.
Alright. Alright. As this wall of ice erects, you see as it now begins to encumber half of its form, and it's stuttering and pulling away as the dust looks like fragments of frosted ice beginning to pour out before it begins to re-thaw and continue onward.
Alright. I'm going to... I think... Hold on, let me double check my features real quick. Arcane Infusion, I only have 2. Alright, so Canis keeps the +1. So, Dominic keeps the +1 on spellcasting, and Canis gets the +1 on attacks.
Okay.
Alright.
And that's me.
Alright, Canis, you're up.
How far ahead of me is that lead ghost?
How far ahead? This one?
No, the one square down.
Oh, this one?
Yeah. How far is that? 30 feet?
From the count of it? Yes.
And should only be 20 from the spiritual weapon. Yes, looks like that. Use the bonus action to move the spiritual weapon up against the lead ghost and take a swing with the spiritual weapon.
Alright.
So that's...
Corgi attack.
And I think that's only a 13.
Corgi boy attack.
12 against AC. Probably miss.
Okay. Against a 12, just barely. As this giant radiant dog hammer, as it begins to swipe at it, it just barely misses, but it looks shocked by the radiant light coming off of it.
Okay. Canis will then move up so that the 2 in the back are within 30 feet of him.
Right about there.
And Channel Divinity, turn undead.
Oh.
So,
Fuck off! Piss off, ghost!
Ghost. As an action, present your holy symbol and speak a prayer censoring the undead. Each undead that can see or hear you within 30 feet of you must make a wisdom save, DC 15. If it fails the save, it is turned for 1 minute or until it takes damage. A turned creature must spend its turns trying to move as far away from you as it can and can't willingly move to a space within 30 feet of you. It also can't take reactions for... It also can't take reactions. For its action, it can only use the dash action or try to escape from any effect that prevents it from moving. If there's nowhere to move, the creature can use the dodge action.
Okay.
Fuck off, Ghost.
Piss off, Ghost!
Yeah. Fuck off! Do you hold the symbol of Bahamut well overhead?
Be
Okay.
gone, Ghost.
My daddy says go.
Father says leave. So the first one is a 10.
That fails.
Second one is an 11.
Fails.
And the third one is 6. Is a 6. So
that fails as well.
all three of
it's
these.
It's a 30-foot. It would hit all of them.
Yeah, you're right. So that's the first 3. So we have 2 more. 13.
That fails.
Natural 20 though.
The only one that passed.
So the one all the way in the back over there wasn't listening. Yeah, wasn't listening. While the other 4, as the symbol of Bahamut now shines through the dark world that is the Shadowfell, they all become in fear and almost entranced by the platinum shine that you are this sun here in this world.
Party's over, bitches leave.
All right.
If you ask me, you've all gotten fat and comfortable here. More fat than anything. It's time to go.
All right. So,
That's Canis' turn. And as an effect, because he's a high enough level cleric, if they're CR 1 or lower, instead of being turned, they are destroyed.
they are a 5, unfortunately.
Okay. So they still get to stick around. They just run for the next minute.
These ones.
Fuck off.
These ones all leave. Dominic is concentrating on his wall of fire.
I can do that twice.
He is viciously worried about Garu as he grabs hold of the gates, trying to pry them open.
That fuck up the trial. I don't know.
I don't know. I wish we knew if you could switch.
As River, as he is now looking at you, anything at all. As you see what looks like to be almost like an eye rune as it is strewn across his forehead.
I don't know. I don't even know how this works. They didn't give us a list.
Anything! As he is, you can begin to see some tears in his eyes. All right, River, it is now your turn.
I can spare the dime because he's already dead. So my spell, as usual, is always fucking pointless. Everything dies before I can use it. I'm going to use a bonus action to Jesus Christ to drink a freaking potion because fuck that. I'm going to drink a potion of greater healing. Bonus action. It's bonus action, right?
In this game, yes, it is a bonus action to drink one. It takes an action to put one into another player's mouth.
Yeah, so I'm going to drink it because if that fucking asshole hits me, I'm dead. Bullshit.
Yeah, it can kill any of us.
Yeah, so easy.
I thought we were done with this over-damaged nonsense.
Oh no, you are. Trust me.
I'm not. I'm hesitant.
Just the ghost of Garu.
I'm mad as hell, and I can't take this shit anymore.
I'm gonna go up the pillar again. Go after this bitch because she didn't teleport.
Make an
Fucking-
athletics check.
Walks up the fucking side of the pillar, just like vertically.
I'm sick of this shit. It's going to be
Rolling
24.
up sleeves.
I'm gonna roll 14 today.
Better than ones.
14?
Yeah, 24.
24? Oh, okay.
Rolling 14 plus 10.
As you are just your giant paws as you go goosh, goosh, goosh,
Yeah, my
goosh.
paws.
Yeah.
An asshole.
giant Hulk hand fingers.
I'm just going to tell Pepukovic. I hate the Raven Queen as much as everybody else, even most of them. But if you're doing this stupid shit of being portrayed as someone who suffered, and you're doing this, I'm not going to take it. You already hurt one of my friends enough. And I'm going to stab the bitch.
Okay.
29 to hit.
All right.
What the hell? Where's it? There we are. Plus 6. That's going to be 14 points of piercing damage. Yeah, 8 plus 6.
14. All right.
Second attack. It's gonna fucking parry at 24.
24. Yep. She's gonna use her reaction to parry as she swings around and she blocks your blade once again.
Now with my normal session, those are my 2 attacks. That's it.
All right. She turns to you. You can still see the burning flames behind her eyes, now a blazing black and green. As she is almost the sound of weeping. And she's going to make her 3 attacks onto you. All right.
Bye, guys.
So, first one, 17.
Misses.
All right. 21.
It's
And 20. Unnatural.
it's
All right. Let's see. Da-da-da. 6. So 14 points of slashing for the first hit. Take 4 points of fire. And then 6 points of necrotic. Second attack.
reduced to 3.
Reduce to 3.
That's
Okay.
my potion of resistance to necrotic damage.
All right. And the second hit is going to be 17 points of slashing.
How much?
17 points of slashing.
7. Yep.
And then 2 points of fire.
Mm-hmm.
And then 4 points of necrotic.
Reduced to 2 because of the resistance.
All right. All right. And after which, she is going to continue to stand and stare you down as she begins to cross her blades once more. All right. That will be the end of Saldana's. Elena.
Misty step up to next to river.
Okay.
Action, give her a potion.
All right. Suddenly, from the air river, you feel a bottle enter your mouth, and you go, and you are rejuvenated.
Then I am going to.
So that's what my spleen feels like.
Action Urge.
Well, how much do I heal?
So that was a regular healing potion.
44 plus.
No, 54. So you.
You shouldn't have. She's going to kill me in 1 hit anyway.
4, so that's 7, 9. And then I'm going to action surge. I'm going to use the beguiling arrow.
Okay.
You said 9 healing?
9 healing. Bewitch a ghost.
Go.
Going to be 28.
All right, that hits.
And that's She also has to make a DC 13 with wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom? Alright. Let's see. It's going to be an unnatural 20.
Great. 27 damage.
27? Alright. How shall I slay?
Oh!
You are
Oh my fucking god.
on the dot.
I just want to shoot her straight through the mouth. And
Alright.
just look for Garu.
As you fire, as it goes right through, and you see as it tears away not just only flesh and bone, you see what is the leftover face of an old elven woman, as the blazing green eyes that are lit by fire and the hat and mask fall away. As she begins to fall back, you see as she begins to make a pose and fall into feathers as it spills over Garu.
I was going to say, I'm going to push her out of the way as she's falling to go after Garu.
Even in death.
Helena's immediately going to start screaming for Canis.
And I'm going to carry Garu towards Canis.
Alright.
Alright, hopping
As
over the
such,
wall because I can still
You
fly.
guys begin to see as the screams, as it echoes throughout the Shadowfell, you begin to see now the specters that were once beginning to envelop and chase down this area, now becoming in fright and fleeing as fast as they can, as the beams that had reached from each fence spike now turn from black to white.
Yeah, you better run.
They already were running though.
They're just running faster. It's like it goes from like that normal run to like fast forward run.
Alright, Canis is jumping the fence because he still has the flight on.
Alright. As you run over and you see what looks like to be an ice-cold Garu on the ground.
50 seconds.
Revivify!
Alright.
Yeah.
So.
There it is.
This is the first.
And
this
also
is
to top that off.
this is the first
Sorry.
time for Garu, correct?
Yes.
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 Also, I'm gonna pop 5th level cure wounds. So you will get back, let's see, 5d8 plus 4. One moment. Alrighty. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 25. You get 25 HP back.
Alright. Canis,
Yeah.
as this isn't the first time that you've done this, you take out the diamond that you do have, as there is now a Dominic now staring at you overhead. You close your eyes as you grab the symbol of your father and you try to feel through all of it. And suddenly you feel the string as it pulls taut. And as you grab hold of it through the darkness, you hear and feel your friend. Garu. And as you just start pouring health into Garu, you come to consciousness.
No, hold on. He's just gonna instinctively grab whatever the fuck's in front of him.
You immediately grab Dominic's right in the neck as...
I'd probably be dangerous, really.
No.
Sting hold person.
That's my
I'm just gonna yank Dominic out of his grip, I guess.
As you now beginning to trying to separate what is a very strong dragonborn man from a very weak wizard man.
I'll take care of it.
As you,
I'll punch him in the stomach for him to come down.
well, he's alive.
Are you back?
Garu, tell us that you're sentient right now, and I'll let you out of the spell.
What am I?
You're in the Shadowfell. You're now one of us. You died, and we brought you back.
He's just gonna fucking collapse.
Now, he's now in the same position, just like slumped over.
I wasn't strong enough. Damn it!
Oh.
Oh, did that actually fucking peak?
Yeah.
Not even a little bit. Quite a bit.
That wasn't.
Oh god, I'm sorry. My fuck's so good.
That wasn't us like getting upset over you getting upset. That was
No,
just
no,
like,
no.
oh boy.
Hearing.
Oh, okay.
That didn't sound.
I'm sorry.
That's okay. Okay.
Dude, that didn't sound like a warrior being disappointed on himself. That sounded like a child. Just
I mean, kinda? Yeah.
No, that's fair. It just the red surprise. That was what it was.
It doesn't help that I'm at a shot in, but okay. Whew.
I had the exact same feeling.
Okay, someone catch him when I snap him out of the spell, because I feel like he's just gonna fall over.
It's fine.
Canis will come up.
And snap my finger.
God, I'm sorry. I didn't know. I didn't mean to peek the mic.
It happens.
What's a
to the
mic?
I don't know.
There's a fucking there's a shotgun mic hanging over his head the whole time, and one of the ghosts is holding it.
The boom mic guy needs to find the boom fuck up.
Got a boom mic. The ghost, for one last bit of revenge, just like slaps him over the head with the boom mic and then floats away.
It's like it's just the sound of.
Yeah, you know, it's just.
Oh.
Since Garu's being taken care of, are the feathers still there?
They are strewn across the ground.
I mean, the one where she exploded.
Oh yeah.
More importantly, is the armor there?
I mean, you have to check.
Are her weapons there?
Checking for that armor. That's why we are here.
I'm going to grab a feather and then go with Alina to get the freaking armor.
All right. So, as you pass by with what looks like to be a simple chair sitting in the center of the mausoleum, you see what looks like to be a piece of a very nice, well-pieced coffin that seems almost untouched, and it bears the mark of the Raven Queen as it rests there.
Come on, help me show it off.
I'm just going to use one of my hands.
Use your pinky as a crowbar.
All right. So you both begin to open and move it.
Step back a little bit.
Yep.
Step back a little bit. I don't know who knows how long this thing has been here. So I'm just going to carefully, start to throw it open. Wait.
Well, she's doing it slowly. Can I check for traps? Just to
You know what? Yeah.
You're still opening it.
Well, are there any visible traps out of it?
Out of it? No.
Whatever mummies you just
Yeah.
fucking woke up, you gotta go in whole hog at this point.
I'm gonna open it carefully. I don't know if I need to roll for carefulness or.
All right. As both of you begin to push it open, the sliding stone, as it begins to seep out, the dark and almost rotting smell of what was formerly a unique creature.
Then I just step back. Give me one second.
You see there resting atop of its bones, still in decay of the past 100 years, what looks like to be an old man and the former armor that is the Umbrus Regalia.
You know what? I have heard enough stories about this kind of stuff. Can we do any kind of checks to see if this thing is safe to grab?
That would be me with an identify spell.
Mm-hmm.
Lionel, we might need your help in here.
Okay. Hippity heek, let's take a peek.
The armor itself is from legend. I mean, there is no immediate danger around the coffin or the crypt or the mausoleum. It is resting here.
Lionel just picks it up. No, it flies. This is what we're here for.
As you pick it up, almost the bony hands reach and grab around your fur. As you see with what looks like the two golden eyeballs from before.
Protect the bones.
As you see the bones and the hands now beginning to fade away from dust.
Catatonic face. Okay. Okay, thank you.
Give me that thing. I don't want you to be haunted by this goddamn thing.
Helena's like lightly slapping Lionel's cheek as he's catatonic.
Why did you
I hope you
grab
like your
it?
haunted armor.
Why did you grab it? Give me that.
Grab Lionel by the tail until he wakes up.
Yeah.
Sling him over your back like you're killing a
Yeah,
hunt.
she's holding him like a football.
Hold carefully, like Burger.
Very screamy burger.
As you guys begin to walk out and reconvene together.
Oh. Shit. Okay, no, yeah, continue.
You have to attune to it.
Yeah, no, I know.
As such, you guys begin to hear the echoes and roars, almost as if a dragon that is still wailing and crying here within the Shadowfell. As these beams of light that are strewn across the fence as you all convene together within it, they get brighter. And the gates shut. And almost as if in like a flash of light, you all are no longer standing and close by the mausoleum and what was the graveyard of Balthazar, the champion of the Raven Queen. As you all suddenly, almost as the light begins to fade, are right back into the prime material plane, standing within the southern city Noxla of Araria.
So you see the picture I posted in Discord? That's Lionel right now.
Quick question, Yara. The feather I grabbed from the white raven. Do I still have it?
You still have it.
Neat.
Helena looks around. Are we here?
I think so.
Are there people? Is there people?
No.
there are tons of people walking throughout the streets. A few slightly confused as to your sudden appearance within the city.
Pilot adventure just teleported in. Normal.
Dominic, did you do anything?
I
What happened?
did nothing. As
Back here.
So we're gone.
as you guys are standing around, you see the building behind you. What still stands to be the Shadow Agency, which was phenomenally known as the agency that was started by Balthazar many a years ago, as he had become a huge help and assistant to the city of Auraria. This is also where Arya, the goddess of song and truth, got her start as a bard.
Huh.
Oh God. Right in here, right here, huh? That's sentimental.
I suppose so.
We're home though, right?
We are,
Let's
I
go.
think.
Okay.
She almost drops him because she got so surprised.
Fuck!
Oh, jeez. Sorry, you startled me.
Not easy to kickstart your heart when you're in a fucking hibernation-like state, you know?
Oh, but it's so surprising.
It's still terrifying.
Very.
Oh boy. Alright. Well, mission accomplished. Let's go fucking heal our wounds and tend to any mental scars we received from this whole experience.
Yes. Let's.
Alright.
Like that, for example, Lionel points at fucking Garu.
As you
Melinda
guys...
rubs his shoulder and kind of just loops her arms around his.
Don't touch me.
She kind of lets go in surprise.
So you guys re-enter throughout the city. Dominic, as he looks at all of you. Well, today was certainly an adventure.
Yes, it was.
Welcome to our lives.
As he is staring at Garu intently. As he walks up and, almost hesitant, begins to try and hug you.
Thank you.
I love you, Mr. Bob.
I love you! Lionel with a fucking scrying orb. I got this on camera!
Yeah, that's right. I got you.
this. I got this on camera.
I believe that was on our last plane ship needed.
I believe so too. Now we need 2 items held by kings and another, I believe, by fire giants.
Let's just take a breather, shall we?
Let's go back
Let's.
home.
Agreed.
Very well. My shop is always welcome to all of you. And,
Dominic, did you not get anything out of that? If so, I apologize for bringing you on a suicide mission.
no, I understand the world I live in, but I think for the first time I was terrified for a friend.
You won't have to be any longer. That's never going to happen again. Let me know when you want me in the pits. I need to train.
I will.
And he's just gonna walk off in whatever direction that he wants.
Back to the brothel.
I need a massage.
I need a...
But as he walks away, Lionel just kind of like looks at everyone. Well, silver lining, we punched Ghost. Holds his hands up, Monka style.
River's going to take a look at the armor, just like thinking. Let's go. let's go back home.
Wait, where are you? And as he says, fucking 50 feet away.
Oh,
Get
no,
back
no, no.
here.
Oh, Sonny Jim, you stay right the fuck there.
Helena
I'm-
hold her hand up. I can follow him.
Well, I was about to say, I also have this. I use one of my first level spells to find familiar.
As a small dragon-like creature appears next to him.
Oh, this. Nice. Thank you. I'll find my way back soon enough. And he's just gonna keep walking.
Just gonna hang out with him.
Yeah, he's got a little buddy.
Yeah.
Alright.
Besides, if he doesn't come home by dark, Canis can just scry on him and go get him.
Should
Yeah.
I?
Dad vision.
Helena just says quietly, should I follow him?
He needs to be alone.
Don't necessarily need to interact with him to
If you feel it's necessary, I just fear that you'll have quite a mouthing to listen to if he catches you. The fact that I'm able to keep taps with him as I tap on Lionel taps on his shoulder where the familiar is sitting is nothing short of a miracle that he has no idea that that's me keeping track of him.
Besides, I can do the same and just taps on the circlet.
Alright.
Leave him be.
I'm gonna go write in my journal that I punched a ghost.
As all of you,
Where's those?
those were wraiths.
Yep, figured as much.
What's a wraith?
They're not fun after you're dead.
Kind of
That's-
like a ghost,
this is-
except I forgot who they were.
Yeah,
This is
they're ghosts who hate the living.
Mm-hmm. Ghosts who are too angry to stay in the afterlife.
Yep.
You see, that's what you get silver with you.
I didn't need silver, I just screamed at them and they seemed to run.
I could have shot a guy point blank in the face with silver, but you know, we're in the Shadowfell. I think he'd just come back.
So, as all of you return back to the Metilius household, Garu, you are out among the streets.
He's just going wherever. Possibly into a bar.
Ah yes, hookers and booze.
Some booze.
Hookers,
Okay.
Boats and
boats.
hoes. Boats and hoes.
You do find yourself kind of straying around Luxmore, the northern area of the city. You do hear some light merrymaking in one area, and it is of course what looks like to be a party of several individuals who are more than welcome to serve you drink and food. It is a personal celebration. Among them, one seems to be a brand new certified wizard within the Library of Ioun.
Wait, did he just fucking wander into a college frat party?
Yes. What do I do to you? I'm not sure. But this is one of those very rare moments where I think, what wonderful random place will he find in the city of Aurario that I constantly write up for and never get to play?
One of these days he's just going to stumble in the middle of a cockfight and get in the with the police.
He's gonna
He's
come
gonna
home
punch
with
the
like
chicken.
3 pit bulls under his arms. It's like, hey, I stopped the fighting ring.
Alright,
Animal House!
he's gonna walk up to the fucking party smelling alcohol or something of the sort that was similar to the fucking drink he did in the Beastlands. And he's gonna try and get some.
Alright. As there are several individuals who are more than happy to share their mead with you, and they begin to celebrate, and you begin to enjoy yourself. I'm gonna have you make a.
No, Barely. He
after
barely enjoys himself. He's just a sourpuss the entire time.
Not after a few drinks, you will be.
after some.
So, what does this drink do again?
Oh mate, it makes you drunk. It gets you intoxicated.
Give me all of it.
Oh, there's plenty of over there. As there are what looks like to be several barrels with strewn across it is a symbol which you cannot read or see.
Of course. My vows didn't really say anything about this. Well, time for a new experience. He's gonna fucking lift up the barrel of the jug and just chug it.
As you make such a spectacle, all the individuals that are currently within the bar are watching you go.
Chug, chug,
Make
chug,
a Constitution saving throw.
What is this butt chugging you guys keep talking about?
Meanwhile, my
What is it?
That's a natural 20.
You don't stop.
Chug, chug, chug.
Not only are you partying, but you are hardying as well. And the level of impressiveness that is being presented here, there are several individuals that are now making bets to see if you can finish this barrel.
He's gonna fucking... Once he's done with that, he's gonna slam it down like a shot. Give me more.
All right, and what looks like to be another barrel being rolled out before you. Make a Constitution saving throw.
Meanwhile, the pseudo dragon's just sitting there, wide-eyed, staring off into the middle distance.
Saving throw, right?
Yeah.
That's gonna be a 12.
It ain't nothing. This shit's weak sauce. Comparative to what you had, you actually have an alcohol resistance.
Yeah, just like real life. Yeah. Another one.
All right.
Oh boy.
As the night goes on, you begin to prove your capability as a very hardy drinker. Given the fact that you have a natural resistance to poison, this is a very interesting time for you. All right.
He's gonna fucking bleed that bar dry.
So, that's gonna be your night.
So I cannot wait for the art of freaking Garu with a beer belly.
Garu doing a plan.
I need to train.
All right. So,
Is this how an addiction starts?
Oh man, inflation's porn.
no, stop that. You stop that.
Bracky, please.
Someone will pay good money for that.
No,
No.
And it won't be made.
Okay.
it won't be
It
good
won't.
money.
I'll pay good money for it not to happen and then go to you, Boo, and tell you to give me my money back.
Deal.
Idea.
Deal.
And that's how you make the funny thing, so it's a grotesque.
So, as you now, as the rest of you are now home within the Matillius household, what are you guys doing?
I'm taking a look at this armor.
All right.
What does it look like?
From its description, pull it up. Umbrus Regalia. This blackened armor looks like woven adamantine and mithril. Over the heart of the chest, it bears the mark of the Raven Queen. There are wings that rest over the shoulders and below the breasts, given to her first champion, Balthazar, as a deal for his original form. Armor stronger than his own scales. This armor marked the beginning of the end of the Favelmach.
Can I paint this?
Anything that you try to apply to it, it almost seems hydrophobic to it.
Of course it does. Can I enchant it to be another color?
Hi. Hi, I'm right here.
I'm well aware. Well, I'll think about that later. For now,
Might
You
as
guys
well
sure?
try on.
You guys sure? Maybe, I don't know.
Go on.
Garu died for it.
He got better.
Well,
And Helena, you got the kill.
it doesn't matter.
Death doesn't. The death and rebirth is not something that is very easily torn apart from your psyche. As you know, I was quite problematic when it happened to me as well.
Look, if we were going by those rules, this bow would be Canis's. So,
Yeah, he doesn't know how to shoot bows. I'm gonna
no,
start wearing
probably
it.
not.
I'm just not a very good shot.
I'll start applying to attune to it.
Alright.
And as I'm grabbing and putting it on, I'm like, oh, and I forgot this one. And Helena,
Hmm?
River shows Helena the white feather.
She'll take it and examine it. What's this for?
Yeah, you're missing an earring.
Just slowly looks at River. You almost for a moment see like her lip wobble a little bit, and then she'll pocket it. Thank you.
Alright.
Bit of a memory. And thank you for your help.
I like you a lot. Rather not see you, any of you get killed. I hate seeing it every time. Granted, it's an existence that I'll probably be cursed with anyway, considering my longevity, but doesn't make it any nicer.
How old are you?
She thinks for a minute. Over 100?
That's a lot.
It is. I'm still young.
Yeah, what else? What can you do with that much time? When you get bored?
With you lot, never.
With our luck, he'll probably die with us.
It's very potential. It's just you and me left, darling. And Franz, actually, come to think of it.
I've come close 3 times now. Or is it 4?
Yes, that's because you're slow.
Thank you.
You're welcome, dear.
The moment
really
you all
need-
started, the moment you
really-
all started talking about life and death, Lionel's looking into the spell tome book.
Still there?
He's again, you're all saying the magic word, like, how old are you? Oh, I'm gonna live till this long. Cool. Must be nice.
You can have 6 generations in the time it took Helena to be here right now.
Yeah, you should be working on that. Where are my granddaughter? Where are my grandchildren?
So, River,
Yes.
as you attune to Umbris Regalia, you almost in the back of your head as suddenly the conversation cuts off vocally, and you begin to focus on an empty space in the room. And almost for a moment, almost like a silhouette, your brother is standing there. And you see your father, your mother. You see the townspeople of Lobondel. And for a moment, almost as if the words, as they echo throughout the darkness in that empty void, you hear, "By any means necessary." O Cardinal, you will guide my blackbird.
Blackbird, run away.
You guys notice the armor as the wings rise and then reset as it begins to form closely to River's form, for lack of a better term. And you begin to see the wings and some of the feathers begin to turn red. Almost like blood running through and reaching around. You can still see the blackened accents, but some of the major parts begin to kind of fit towards River's design.
Oh, look at that. You don't even need paint.
Seems I did it for you.
Yeah, my brother and her keep calling me a red cardinal. And River's going to show them the shield that she had made. That's why I put that stupid symbol there before he ran away. We need to finish this.
Go ahead and add Umbrous Regalia Awakened.
Oh fuck! My connection
Hell
was
yeah.
Hey.
Ooh. How do I add that?
You go to Manage Equipment, and then you'll see in the search bar.
Search bar. Umbrous. Okay. Okay. Oh, the one thing I did need to unattune to an item to be able to attune to this one, so I got rid of the amulet of detection and location.
Okay.
I'm still have it, but I'm no longer attuned to it.
So, go ahead and show
Oh,
off your
fuck!
new toy.
Wait, what?
Oh, that sounded like it.
Oh! Okay, the very first line. Polymorph at will.
Oh,
Excuse me,
oh,
what?
snap.
Ooh.
As an
Polymorph,
action.
As an action, yeah, it's at will.
Yeah.
First thing I'd say. Armor class of 13, I guess plus whatever. This blackened armor looks like a woven adamantine. Yeah, the description. This armor must be attuned. When wearing this armor, you may use the effects of the armor or when the conditions are met once every short rest. You have resistance to necrotic and poison damage.
Hey.
Free now. Finally free.
Finally free, the Black Bear. As an action, you can transform into a raven as a polymorph spell and gain the stats of a raven. You maintain sentience and can speak. As a bonus action, you can turn back. Oh, so it's only to turn into a bird.
Yeah.
Into a bird.
Okay, I was like, oh man, can I turn into any animal? No.
Bird person.
Birdie.
Congratulations, you got the Dracula bat thing.
Blackout. Should you fall unconscious, black feathers spread in the immediate area and fills it with necrotic energy. All targets within 10 feet radius take 2d10 necrotic damage and have a disadvantage on their next attack. So target, not only enemies. So guys, I'm a fucking explosion. Get away from me.
Cool.
Death is not the end. Should you fall unconscious, the armor fills your life energy and you are stabilized with 1 point. The wings bring you back to your feet, once per short rest. If you fall again, you have advantages on your death saving.
Yo, you have orc resistance.
Yeah.
Nice.
Again, the orc resistance, the dwarf resistance to poison.
No, that third one is just Death Ward once every short rest.
That's fair.
Still pretty good though.
No, that's still pretty
That's a
fucking
4th level
dope.
spell.
How would that apply against the necrotic rule though?
So basically, since you have resistance against necrotic, you don't die from the necrotic effect.
Oh fuck!
Oh, so he's finally
That's
immune.
Oh my
Yeah.
god!
Your reward is immunity.
I need to get more necrotic.
Immunity from the rule.
So, After a moment of pause, River just thinks a little bit, thinking about her family, looks at everyone, turns into a bird.
Just
Ooh.
Question:
what?
do I turn into a raven, or can I turn into a red cardinal?
So, in the sense of I'm gonna say for fluff, you do turn into a red cardinal, but with raven stats.
Gotcha.
So it's basically you're allowing her to fluff whatever the appearance is, so long as it has the stats.
Yeah.
I
Cool.
mainly asked
And
if
you
being
see
called-
what is a red bird with a few white feathers along the head and one bright green and bright blue eye.
Helena holds out a finger like she's holding it out to a bird.
River's going to plant the finger.
Oh, aren't you cute?
No.
Yes. Look at you.
As you
you're
hear
so
the words
squishy.
"no" leave the mouth of this bird.
She's like petting the top of her head with her finger.
Hold gentle like Borger.
Well, I can do this. I can do this at will. So would that mean I can maintain it as long as I want, or like, what is speculation here?
The main stipulation is that yes, you maintain sentience and can speak. You take a bonus action to turn back. It is an effect of this armor.
Oh,
It's not Tyrannosaurus, but it'll do.
It's something. You can be even smaller now.
I could keep being called a red cardinal. I guess it fits.
Now you can fly anywhere the fuck you want.
I can. And River's gonna try to fly a little bit around the room.
It takes you a
Fly like a
little to.
bird.
It takes you a little bit of time to understand it, but you get the general like the general concept of aviation as the action of a bird, and you begin to fly around.
And then Jeeves shows up and sees that there's a bird in the room, goes back and gets a net. Oh, get it!
Not this little shit again.
Keep in mind, when Jeeves as an NPC was introduced, he didn't have a name, and because of you, Chris, his name is just Jeeves.
Listen. You chose Jeeves. I had a million other fucking names for butlers, like Meadows or Moistened.
Pennyworth.
Moisted.
Bernard.
Moistened, Pennyworth. Odds Botkins was gonna be one. I was just gonna call him Odds.
Hey, I got the fucking butler horse.
You got the butler name.
Yeah.
The horse
White
with
House.
dog teeth.
No, that's Woodhouse. You're thinking
Woodhouse,
of fucking
yeah.
Archer.
Just trying to remember what the hell.
River is just going to pull him more back into herself and land.
As you land on the ground, huge thump of armor and metal.
Just a thought for you, River.
Mhm.
The UNT don't know that you can do that now.
No, but if they can scry, they can do it again.
Have
with
to
me.
circle it.
No. That points at his forehead.
No, they can't scry on you, but they can scry on us. If they get the magic anyway.
It's a lot bigger of a problem for them now.
River's going to show them the amulet of against location. I had to stop being attuned to this one.
I mean, we can put it in the chest until someone needs it, or deems it as useful.
400 gold pieces.
Oh, it's not down the drain. We'll just use it at some other point.
Oh, door opening. Who turn to the noise?
As a door opens, you do see Jeeves. Master Canis, a guest has appeared for you. He says it is important.
It's not expecting anyone, alright.
His name is Master Hassan.
Just refresh my memory. He was the guy that was in charge of the Ace-Line Gambit, right?
No, he's the guy that's in charge of the Eclipse Eye.
Okay. Okay, still pretty important.
Oh, yeah.
Off he goes.
All right.
I'm gonna just quietly follow.
As you quietly step behind, you see down in the foyer with what looks like to be a heavily cloaked, a very golden hair with the slight green accents running up the side of it. Canis, it has been some time. As he presents his hand.
Canis will shake it. So what do you have for me?
Well, after what has been several weeks of investigation, it has come to my attention that they are beginning to make a move.
All right, then. To where and when?
Unfortunately, I think they already have.
Damn it. Do you know what they were after?
I have a question for you, Canis. When was the last time you've seen your mother?
Oh, no.
When was that? In game time, how long ago was that?
It has been close to maybe the day after the ball. That's
Yeah.
probably been about a week.
Not too long ago, maybe last week.
My information tells me that she was out doing some routine stops around the market in order to upkeep some of her land. However, some of our eyes noticed that she had gone missing somewhere beyond the second hour of the day. And since then, we have vapidly been trying to find her.
You can hear Canis's teeth grinding at that.
Ooh. Crying time.
All right.
Just scrying your mother.
Yep.
Alright. As you close your eyes and you begin to try and focus, your body begins to leave upwards into the clouds and into the sky. You begin to try and gain some general understanding, and your vision is being pulled violently towards the west. With what looks like the possibility deep within a forest, probably a stone temple, as it now begins to sit there, and she is on the ground, weak, covered in dust and dirt, blood, as you hear with what looks like to be chains and a clattering of iron. You hear a slightly familiar voice. Get up. She begins to look up and stare. And you see with what looks like to be a darkened hand as it pulls her away, and your vision begins to snap back and fade. And you are standing once again amongst your friends.
So they finally decided to attack my family instead.
Where are my parents?
As far as you are aware, they are still within the house.
I'm looking for them.
As you do find them very quickly.
Okay.
Yeah. Within a room that was provided. Oh, my son, what is going on? Are you okay?
Don't worry about it. That's just looking at big Garu guys are okay. We are going to go look for Canis' mom. She's just she's in a bit of a trip. Talk to you later. Bye.
You know, kidnapping.
Oh, you know, they kidnapped his family instead of mine. Bye.
Back in the bolt.
Thank you for this, Hassan.
It would not have been important if I did not know that you would be back so soon. But if you need any of my forces, they are at your immediate disposal.
Well, the best I can do is give them a hint that she went west in a forest and some stone temple currently. So, it's a bit of a direction.
Were you able to see a doorway?
Good question, was I?
From what you can tell, this is almost like the same kind of building that you guys had noticed back in the forest of the south end of Vale. There was an entrance, but this one is far more unkept.
Helena's gonna like go searching for like a map.
Could we use the teleport bead on it?
I was about to say, could we not use the bead?
From what you can tell, within its immediate area, there are no doors per se, but you also get a faint feeling that you struggled on your way in.
We kind of just need an arc.
I mean, could I? We did this before using my tower. Could we not do that again?
Was she in like a cell? Did the cell have a door?
You said struggling on my way and like there was some kind of interference getting there?
Mm-hmm.
Hmm.
Yeah, what was the voice?
Who was the voice?
Make...
Intelligence?
I would say, God, I guess it would be more insight.
Okay. 18.
18. The voice sounds familiar, as it was one that you have interacted with before in a very negative manner. It sounds like the man that you had caught back at the Ace Lane Gambit.
Bitch, he escaped. Did no one report that?
Or they just thought it was a random escapee.
They're gonna go get back Canis' mom.
Helena nods. Got back Rivers. Be able to get back yours too.
Canis is just staring off into the distance right now.
Helena grips his hand. Be able to get her back too.
I can promise you that.
They won't live long enough to regret this. And he'll leave the room.
Alright. As you leave the foyer, Hassan still standing there, slightly disappointed in himself, if not due to his break in information chain. I must apologize to all of you. I had tried my best to keep whatever these people intend to do at bay.
Well, if you're sorry, then you can do as you had offered and help us.
Can we get some extra security around here?
After this, yes. As you see Hassan now beginning to leave, you hear the door click behind you. Garu, make a Constitution saving throw.
What? Okay.
Hangover!
Hey!
Is he even gonna be able to make his way back?
I was gonna say, I'll start to...
It's gonna be a 5.
The pseudo dragon is flapping as hard as it can to pull you one direction or the other in order to go the right direction home, as it is violently flapping your head in whatever direction as you are walking through Aurora drunk and out of your mind.
I was actually taking Helena to go looking for him.
Okay.
I guess the little pseudo dragon's just gonna take up one paw and slap him in the face.
Just
What? My tummy hurts.
ow! Ow!
Huh?
The reason I picked pseudo dragon is because it can speak draconic.
Home! Home!
Who? Home?
Home! As it's flapping in the general direction of where it could lead back to Lionel.
Yeah, sure, whatever. You do what you want.
Nah, he's gonna fucking swoop in and hit you in the back of the head with his own head. He's gonna headbutt you to move forward.
But okay. Not like it matters anyway. And he's just gonna fucking drunkenly stumble all the way home.
Alright, there is a Helena that does meet up with you at a certain point.
Hey, how's it
Oh,
going?
Garu. She's gonna just take him by the arm and she's gonna lead him home. Don't growl at me. Don't roar at me either.
I'm not, I'm just I was feeling so good a couple hours ago. I don't know what happened. My tummy hurt.
It's going to be much worse tomorrow, I can assure you.
Not as much as death. Wish that could have been prevented if I was just.
Oh, you're gonna hear the pseudo dragon in draconic. Open, bitch, wide boat complain.
Helena is going to take him by the snout and she's going to wait for him to focus as best as he can. Look, I know that it sucks.
No, you
But-
don't.
Helena clamps his snout lightly shut. Let me finish. All of your friends, or most of them anyway, have died so far. It's not just you. We can help you with this. You will be stronger. You will be stronger because of this.
But I wasn't
Alright.
stronger then.
Helena clamps it harder. Everybody fails. Eventually. It's not always easy. That's what life is. There are hard times, there are good times. There are times where you are going to laugh, and there are times where you are going to cry. You
I can't
learn.
if I don't have eyes. Did you forget that?
No, I didn't. You remind me all the time.
Oh yeah,
You know what I... Garu. You'll be stronger. It will be okay. You are going to have a monster headache in the morning. But you will be okay.
Okay.
He drank like 5 kegs.
You hear a screeching draconic from the little pseudo dragon.
Just gonna let go of his snout. Alright, come on.
He's just gonna fucking stumble bit by bit.
Alright. You carry back a drunken Garu right through Crestbusk.
You are also way low, Boo.
Oh, I am? Shit.
Yeah, there you go.
Oh, now you're fine.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, I just wasn't talking. Yeah, okay.
As you guys finally lean back, you rest. Canis,
Yeah.
you hear for the first time probably any sound coming from your mother's office.
Rushing to it.
As you step lightly through and you open the door, you see what looks like to be a rather tall looking man with silvered hair and what looks like to be a very nice blackened suit with a very wide blade attached to his back. As he's scrolling through the papers, he looks up and he turns around and he sees you, almost like a mirror reflection, only much older.
Who the hell are you?
It's been some time, son.
Father?
There's not a...
Inside him.
Go ahead.
Damn.
16?
Alright, what's the insight?
Rolled a 16 on it.
It is almost as true as light of day. This creature emanates almost divinity, but it's almost like an avatar. It isn't physical enough, but it feels real. It looks real. It's an exact replication of the man that is in the painting in your home. Now, before we begin, I have to warn you that I don't have long here. The Divine Gates won't allow me to stay. I'm trying to look for any answers about your mother as to where her whereabouts are, as I cannot seemingly find her.
All I could see is that she was west in some stone temple in a forest. It's vague, but it's something.
Let's see. As he begins to step closer towards you and he looks at you. You have your mother's tenacity.
I'm just glad you finally showed up.
I wouldn't have been here if any other case was. I'm sorry.
Let's just get Mother back.
Canis. This is the first time that I've been able to see you in nearly 20 years. You have nothing for me.
I have no idea what I would want to say to you. I've always imagined this in my head, I just could never find the words for it.
We creatures are very odd, aren't we? To you. To all of you. The divine gods.
I could never get why you had to have us do things for you, for starters. If you're so goddamn strong, then why not just do everything yourself?
There are rules in play. Things that I can and cannot do. I cannot stay beyond the divine gate for too long. I cannot change the fate of creatures. I cannot wane away from the things that I am. But there was one thing I knew that I was allowed to have. One thing that I knew, no matter in all my power, that I could not just simply create, that I needed another half. I needed to learn love and passion. I had to fight alongside those who thought that they believed me because I needed to know what if I was doing was true. And your mother was the representation of that. All those things. And you, my son, you are the culmination of everything I cannot be. The one who can break the rules I must abide by. The one who can change the world. Your mother is partially my responsibility. And this is not the first time something like this has happened. If you find them, and when I hope you do, you call for me. And I will promise you wrath, unlike anything any creature has ever seen. And that will be my message to never
ever touch my family.
You can count on it.
As he reaches out and he gives a very close hug.
I'm sorry for bringing you into a world I did not know I can control. And I still worry about both of you, because I can do nothing.
As he leans back.
But give you power.
As he steps away and he opens the door, you hear as if the footsteps that leave the room echo quieter and then become nothing. There isn't a single piece of evidence of his being here. So you stand within the center of your mother's office. You still hear in the back of your mind the roar of a dragon from the Shadowfell. You begin to plan your mother's rescue the next day. And that is where we're going to go ahead and end tonight's game.
Father.
Farther!
Hey son, I made it back. I got the milk. I forgot the
I
cigarettes.
got the
though.
cigarettes. Where's your mom?
Oh, God.
Oh, when you find her, let me know. Bye.
Son, I finally got it. I finally got RoboCop from Blockbuster. Where's your mom? We were gonna watch it.
Alright, so that's where we're gonna go ahead. Call it a night, everyone. Thank you, guys. I'm so sorry, Boo. God, this one I had tried my best to really plan ahead of, like, making sure that everything is a bit better. But I know the enemy that you guys are facing was not going to be an easy one. So I just wanted, you know, to note
On
that.
the upside, you didn't end up having to fucking go through 6, maybe 12 weeks of having to fucking restore your body like I did.
True.
Yeah.
Or an
So-
entire session to bring you back to life.
Yeah.
No, after a week of waiting to see what happened,
Yeah.
Yeah. So
Quick and easy.
you're fine.
It's just the mental damage.
so that
And
being
now
said,
Garu has a new vice.
drinking. So
Okay, even friends can hang out.
Yeah.
So it's like you guys survived significantly longer this time though. So that is to know. And you guys did a lot of fucking damage in the first couple of rounds.
No, I get that.
Yeah.
It's the correct thing. It always gets us by surprise. Like, God damn it, we can do nothing about it.
I did 19.
Yeah. So last second announcements before we go ahead and end tonight's stream. So as for me, I think I announced it last week. I am doing a video with JoeCat looking at D&D OCs, to which almost everyone here sent something.
Yeah.
I believe so.
I
Yeah.
did not. No.
I did not.
I did not.
I did.
Because I don't know if homebrew counted.
I mean, technically, yes.
Motherfucker, I could have put in Cutthroat then.
I mean, we're doing a second video, another round of it, mainly because we ran out of time for the first one. But I do know somebody sent something that was commissioned by you, Caitlin.
Okay. Yeah,
Yeah.
I think I remember that too. Yeah.
Yeah. That video will be out this Friday on the D6 channel, as that is the D&D channel, because I have multiple channels now. And if you guys want to go ahead and catch up on the rest of D6, hey, all of the episodes are uploaded on Saturday. They are moving a bit back. I am planning on moving them from 9 to 11 a.m. first thing in the morning on Saturdays, to give everyone a bit more time, because they are just, they are premiered there, and that pretty much just is the equivalent of just rewatching an entire stream. So if you guys are interested in that, hey, there's a link down below. Please do go follow it, and, you know, leave a comment, leave a like, subscribe, let me know. I really enjoy your guys' presence. That note, I think that's it for me. Boo, how you do?
You can find me at pretty much everywhere at Boo Radley, but 1-3 or something like that. I'm gonna try and stream a bit more on Twitch, possibly another charity one, but I'm not really sure. I don't really have much planned this week, but yeah, if I stream, you can definitely find me on here. So yeah.
All right. Brake?
Hi, I'm Braki, aka Braki. So I played River the Halfling Fighter. No, I can no longer say I'm going to play.
Yeah.
I am going to be doing some art streams at twitch.tv/Brakisoid, where I'm going to be doing art and doing some games. Thinking on what to do this week after the Persona thing. I no longer have a quote unquote schedule as to what to do. You can find my work on Twitter at Brakisoid. And if you have any art piece or any comments you would like to do regarding the campaign, you can do so on Twitter by using the hashtag D6DR on your artwork on the tweets, or you can tag us by using our Twitter handles, which you can find underneath our characters' names.
Yeah. And your art will appear on the pre-roll at the beginning of the shows.
I believe
Caitlin.
that's it.
Hello, I'm Caitlin C37. You can find me on Twitch and Twitter at Caitlin C37, where I paint a lot. Commissions are closed right now, but they should be opening soon. So if you want any information on commissions, you can find all that on my Twitter, and if you want to watch me do said commissions, you can find me on my Twitch.
Yeah.
That's it for me.
Yeah. All right. So Malavik.
Hey, I played Canis, the Esmar Cleric, and you can find me on Twitter at Sir Malarvik, and you can find my Twitch at twitch.tv/Sir_Malarvik. I'm probably going to be streaming more often now because I'm trying to save up money to buy Warhammer minis, and that's not going to be cheap. Hooray!
Yeah.
Oh, fucking poor
You must
son of a
amass
bitch.
the collection.
I'm a dumb
Fucking
bastard,
dumb.
I already know.
Coughing song for your wallets.
Don't worry, I'm just as dumb as well. I have a fucking 2,300 fucking point Seraphim race.
Yeah! That's it for me.
All right. Zeta, how you now?
You can find me on twitch.tv/Zito. Ever Ingot Almanac on Patreon. You can find my shit on DM's Guild everywhere, and I'm on Twitter at CZ Backlash. I've found a pretty cool game that I might be playing with a really cool streamer called Crocodile on Monday. What the game is, I will not tell you. The only thing I will say is that it's a roguelike, and apparently I unlocked a gun that is basically the nuke from Turok 1. So I'm going to have a fucking blast with this game. Homebrew-wise, I am so close to releasing like 3 books at once, and I don't know which one's going to come out first. You have a choice between playable slugs, playable goats, or playable beholder people. One of those will be out soon.
Ooh.
I'm cashing all my chips on the slugs.
What about them fawns?
I want. Stop.
Fonts are almost, dude. I'm telling you, like, I am for every single book. I am missing like maybe 1 or 2 pieces of artwork, and they're ready to go.
Oh man, the curse.
Also, Bracky, you were absolutely right about this character, as it is a miniature version of Maria.
Oh, Lady Maria, yeah.
Yeah.
It's an amazing fight. I have yet to do it, but you know, it's an amazing
I'll do it with you. If you want to do it, I'll do it with you. I haven't done it yet.
I can't wait for her to pick up Bracky and beat Yarrow to death with her.
I might run it. I might run it when the Bloodborne for PC comes out.
Oh, dude.
God, I
That's
hope
happening.
That's true.
That was not confirmed.
Yeah, it's speculated.
Yeah.
It might just be coming to
One can hope.
PS5, if anything.
Still though.
All right. I think that's everyone.
That is.
Yeah.
I miss
Dry.
Dry.
Dry-
I miss
should be
Dry.
Dry should be coming back next week.
He is. He'll be home on. He'll be home on the 13th, which is going to be our 12th, and then he'll be available for that weekend on Sunday.
Well, he's
so.
going to go back to a lot of things. Like,
Yep.
for example,
Yeah.
Garu, his new drinking buddy,
Yeah, for all the wrong reasons.
and then River the bird, and then Canis' mom got kidnapped. So,
Yeah!
More family problems.
Canis also had to give up his son. He's having a bad week.
Now here's the question,
Yeah.
though. Oh yeah. Now here's the question, though. Are we going to deal with the minions with 6 level spells? Let's go.
Most likely, yeah.
So get him.
Just run in and pop their heads off like a
Boy,
pistol.
I hope you dial back the damage.
I did. I actually
60
did.
damage. 60 damage around.
That wasn't
No,
60.
You didn't.
He did not make it over 50 in a single hit.
That's for sure.
We'll find out soon enough.
It's okay, dude.
Next time!
Oh boy, necrotic damage. Yeah.
Not for
Everyone,
anymore.
potions for necrotic damage. We're going to invest
All the
in those.
potions.
All the potions.
I already
Alright.
have resistance. Hooray.
All right. So, that being said, thank you guys, and as always, see you next Sunday.
See you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Good boy.
Bye.